Hey there, fellow explorers of the unexplained. Ready to delve into the shadowy corners of the United States? Buckle up. We're about to embark on a spine-tingling journey across America's top 10 most haunted states. If you've ever had a brush with the supernatural in any of these places, drop your story in the comments. We're dying to hear it. First up, under the sunny skies of California, where the Golden Coast stretches for miles and palm trees sway in the gentle breeze, there's a side to the Golden State that's far from the typical postcard image. Beyond the beaches, the movie stars, and the endless summer vibes, California is also home to some of the most chilling and mysterious haunted locations in the country. It's a place where the line between Hollywood dreams and ghostly nightmares can blur in the most unexpected ways. Here, Hollywood glitz meets ghostly chills. The city that never sleeps is alive with stories of spirits that refuse to fade away. From the glamorous old theaters said to be haunted by the stars of yesteryear, to the shadowy corners of famous boulevards where legends linger long after the cameras stop rolling, Los Angeles is a hotspot for supernatural tales. Some say the echoes of the past are just as loud as the buzz of the present. The legendary Queen Mary in Long Beach is a retired ocean liner with more ghost stories than cabins. Think disembodied voices echoing through empty halls, shadow figures darting just out of sight, and the infamous Lady in White who's been spotted gliding through the ship's corridors. Once a luxury liner and a World War II troopship, the Queen Mary has seen decades of history, and some say its most permanent guests are the spirits of those who never left. Visitors report sudden chills, mysterious footsteps, and even the sound of children laughing in the deserted pool area. It's a floating time capsule where the past feels eerily present. Then there's the Winchester Mystery House in San Jose, a bizarre mansion built by Sarah Winchester, the widow of the rifle magnate. Driven by grief and guided by a belief that she was haunted by the spirits of those killed by Winchester rifles, Sarah spent decades constructing a home designed to confuse restless spirits. The result is a sprawling architectural oddity filled with secrets and stories. Every corner of the house seems to whisper with mystery, and every window and hallway hints at a deeper, hidden purpose. Staircases to nowhere, doors that open onto solid brick walls, and rooms built within rooms. This place is a labyrinth of eerie energy and architectural puzzles. Some say Sarah Winchester was trying to outwit the spirits, while others believe she was simply following her own mysterious vision. Either way, the house is a magnet for ghost hunters and curious visitors alike, all hoping to catch a glimpse of something otherworldly in its twisting halls. Whether you believe the legends or not, California's haunted hotspots are unforgettable. From the glamorous streets of Hollywood, to the shadowy decks of the Queen Mary, and the winding corridors of the Winchester Mystery House, these places invite you to step into a world where history and mystery walk hand in hand. So next time you're California dreamin', remember, you might just be sharing the sunshine with a few spirits from the past. Next, we head to Texas, where everything's bigger, including the ghost stories. The Alamo in San Antonio is a symbol of courage and a hotspot for apparitions of fallen soldiers and unexplained noises. And at the Driscoll Hotel in Austin, guests report mischievous spirits and phantom piano music echoing through the halls. Now let's head north to Pennsylvania, overflowing with historical hauntings. The Eastern State Penitentiary in Philadelphia is notorious for disembodied whispers and shadowy figures darting through cell blocks. And at Gettysburg, the echoes of the Civil War linger. Visitors report apparitions of soldiers and phantom cannon fire across the fields. The sorrow here is palpable, making Pennsylvania a must-visit for ghost hunters. Next stop, New York, the city that pulses with energy day and night, where the lights never dim and the streets are always alive. But beneath the dazzling skyline and the constant buzz, there's another side to New York. A side that's far less welcoming and far more mysterious. They call it the city that never sleeps, especially if you're a ghost. When the crowds thin and the city's heartbeat slows, that's when the spirits come out to play. From haunted hotels to eerie alleyways, New York is a playground for the paranormal. Take the infamous Amityville Horror House on Long Island. In 1975, the Lutz family moved in, hoping for a fresh start. Instead, they found themselves in the middle of a nightmare, cold spots that chilled them to the bone, foul odors that seemed to come from nowhere, and terrifying visions of demonic faces staring back at them from the darkness. Their story became a sensation, inspiring books, movies, and endless debate about what really happened inside those walls. Whether you believe the legend or not, the Amityville house is a chilling reminder that even the most ordinary-looking homes can hide secrets darker than the night itself. Sometimes the scariest places are the ones that look the most familiar. And then there's Rolling Hills Asylum in East Bethany. Once a poorhouse and later a psychiatric hospital, its halls have seen decades of suffering and sorrow. Today, visitors report seeing shadowy apparitions drifting through the corridors, hearing unexplained whispers echoing in the darkness, and feeling icy chills that seem to come from nowhere. Some say the temperature drops are the spirit's way of making their presence known. Others claim to have captured ghostly voices on tape or seen doors slam shut all by themselves. It's a place where the past never really lets go. New York's haunted history is as deep and winding as its subway tunnels. For every bright light above, there's a shadow lurking below, reminding us that in the city that never sleeps, even the ghosts are wide awake. Now let's enter Ohio, a state with some seriously spooky spots. The Ohio State Reformatory in Mansfield is famous for shadow figures and full-bodied apparitions of former inmates. And in the abandoned Moonville Tunnel, people claim to see a ghostly railroad worker's lantern swinging in the darkness. Prepare to be swept away by the Southern Gothic charm that lingers in the humid air of Louisiana, where every corner seems to whisper secrets from the past. Here, the line between the living and the dead blurs beneath the glow of the moon, and the city's heartbeat is set to the rhythm of jazz, mystery, and magic. Add a dash of voodoo to the mix, and you'll find yourself in a world where ancient rituals and spiritual beliefs are woven into the very fabric of daily life. Louisiana is a place where the mystical and the macabre coexist, and nowhere is this more evident than in the heart of New Orleans. In the French Quarter, ghost stories are as common as jazz notes drifting through the night air. The infamous Madame Lalaury's mansion stands as a chilling reminder of the city's dark past, its walls echoing with tales of tragedy and restless spirits. Locals and visitors alike swap stories of eerie encounters, mysterious footsteps, and cold spots that seem to appear out of nowhere. As you wander these misty streets after dark, you might just catch a glimpse of a shadowy figure slipping silently into the night, or feel the chill of a presence that can't be explained. The restless spirits of New Orleans are said to roam freely, especially when the moon is high and the city is quiet. For those seeking a truly immersive encounter with the supernatural, a visit to the Myrtles Plantation in St. Francisville is a must. This grand estate, draped in Spanish moss and steeped in legend, is often called one of America's most haunted homes. Its history is filled with tales of love, betrayal, and tragedy that have left an indelible mark on the land. Guests and staff have reported sightings of ghostly children playing in the halls, the lingering spirit of a former slave named Chloe, and a mysterious mirror said to reflect the faces of the dead. The air inside is thick with stories, and every creak and whisper seems to carry a message from another time. The Myrtles is not for the faint of heart. Its haunted reputation draws thrill seekers and skeptics alike, all hoping to catch a glimpse of something unexplainable, a fleeting shadow, a whisper in the dark, or a reflection that shouldn't be there. Louisiana's haunted history is as rich and complex as its famous gumbo, simmering with stories of voodoo queens, restless spirits, and mysteries that refuse to fade. Here, the past is never truly gone. It lingers in the shadows, waiting for those brave enough to seek it out. Don't let the beaches fool you. Florida has a shadowy side. The St. Augustine Lighthouse is home to tragic tales and reports of children's laughter and shadowy figures in the tower. And in Casadaga Spiritualist Camp, mediums and psychics offer a glimpse into the world of spiritualism. Seances, workshops, and ghostly encounters make Florida a unique destination for the paranormal. Sunshine and spirits, what more could you want? Time to explore Illinois, where the spooky side is just as famous as the Windy City. Bachelor's Grove Cemetery outside Chicago is infamous for phantom cars, ghostly figures, and even a vanishing farmhouse. The Congress Plaza Hotel in Chicago has its own share of apparitions, disembodied voices, and chilling cold spots. Some say even Al Capone's ghost lingers here. Illinois proves the Midwest can be seriously haunted. Get ready for New England charm with a side of witchcraft and ghost stories. Welcome to Massachusetts. Salem's witch trial history draws visitors seeking both history and hauntings. Apparitions, cold spots, and unexplained phenomena abound. But Salem isn't alone. Fall River's Lizzie Borden house is the site of the infamous axe murders. Now a bed and breakfast, guests report footsteps, voices, and eerie presences. Massachusetts practically invented spooky. Would you dare spend the night? Let us know in the comments. We're wrapping up in Nevada, a state of bright lights, gambling, and plenty of ghosts. The Goldfield Hotel is legendary for its restless spirits, including a former prostitute named Flo who loves to play tricks on guests. Nevada's abandoned mining towns are filled with ghost stories, spirits of miners, gunfighters, and more. If you're brave, visit a ghost town. But bring your EMF reader and maybe a spare pair of pants. The paranormal is alive and well in the Silver State. Are you ready to roll the dice? That's our whirlwind tour of America's most haunted states. Got your own chilling tale? Share it in the comments and subscribe for more hair-raising content. Until next time, sleep tight, if you can.